All right, everyone, we are here at the Woody Hayes Athletic Center. It's like negative a million degrees. I'm trying to get my gloves on here, so bear with me. All right, gloves are on. They're supposed to be arriving any minute now. We were told between 1 and 1:15. So there is a bit of a crowd gathering out in front of the Woody. I will do my best to narrate. All of the fancy equipment is still in Atlanta with the rest of our guys. So I'm doing this from my cell phone. But again, not as big of a gathering, obviously, as the going away. But I would say there's probably over 100 people here. There's the police car. They should be coming right through there at some point here in the next 5 or 10 minutes. So we will just kind of stand by and see what happens here. The temperature gauge says it's 13. I don't think there's any chance it's that warm. Wind chill's got to be below 0 right now. It feels colder than it felt yesterday, and it was 2 degrees yesterday. So hats off to the 100+ people that are here and been standing out here for like 30 minutes in this weather. That's not for me. I hung out in the car. I had a little inside information on arrival time, so I stayed warm in the car until the beginning of the arrival window opened. But some of these people have been out here for almost an hour, I think, because I pulled into the lot a little bit after 12, and there was probably 50 people here at that point. I am filming this on a Galaxy like S21, so it's actually a fairly decent phone, but we are a little limited here in kind of what we can do with just a phone. So I just hope the camera doesn't freeze up, because I was having trouble getting this thing loaded. Oh, no hard feelings. Believe me, you're used to Kevin's like high definition 4K, $8,000 camera live streaming for you guys. So I know this is kind of low end quality to what we usually have, but again, all the good equipment's in Atlanta right now, so this is what we got. All right, the natives are getting a little fired up. There might be more than 100. There's still some stragglers coming in down there. This might get to about 200 before it's all said and done. Yeah, Tim, the battery, I am a little like, look, I'll go get a new phone. I'm not that worried about it, but I was having trouble getting the camera started, fired up there, and it's not on the setting I would prefer it to be on, but last 2 times I tried to change the setting, it froze on me, so I'm not going to mess with that. So this is kind of the angle we're going to have to go with, unfortunately. I wanted to kind of more of a horizontal wide shot, but this is what we got. ETA is again 1 to 1:15. It's obviously about 1:10 right now, so we're on the back end of this. They landed at John Glenn at around 12:20. So just getting their stuff offloaded onto the buses, and getting their police escort, and so we're expecting them really any minute now. So a couple TV crews here, but very, very cold. It was snowing a little bit. The snow has cleared up, but when I walked out the door to get here, it was snowing. So, well, we just got a few more cop cars pulling in, so that's probably some type of sign that we're close. So, would imagine we're getting pretty close here. And I apologize for I can't push questions through. For whatever reason, the phone touchscreen does not like the gloves. I can smash the screen as hard as I want with my gloves on, and it doesn't actually do anything. So I have to take the glove off and bare finger it if I want to get questions pushed through. So I'll just kind of read. If I see some stuff, I'll read it. But pushing stuff through is probably not a great option right now. El Suzabo, is there going to be a parade? There's going to be a celebration at Ohio Stadium on Sunday at 12 o'clock. It's going to be a free entry. Parking is going to be free from what we're told. So if you guys are somewhat local, you can come out to that. But yeah, I think, 12 o'clock Sunday at Ohio Stadium. A free national championship celebration event. So that's the next thing up, and then we'll find out. We assume they will go to the White House, so we'll try and find out as soon as possible when that might be taking place, and we will do our best to get as much coverage of that event as we can, assuming that happens. So. Yeah, Tim, we just went from like 1 to 3 or 4 police SUVs, so I think I do believe we're getting closer. There's a kind of a shot down Olentangy there. Not sure how well you guys can really see that, but it's kind of a gloomy day too, so not a lot of natural light. Sean, yes, you guys can still get confetti. If you get onto the huddle board, I think there's a thread. If not, just contact myself, Kevin, Tom, Tony, whoever. We can hook that up for you. I know they got a lot of confetti from last night, so we do have that for our BuckeyeHuddle.com subscribers. If you want some national championship, authentic national championship confetti, as we've talked about, not the be careful going on like eBay or something. Would not be too difficult to go go buy some confetti at Party City or something and fake it. But yes, we have several bags of confetti from last night. So if you're over at BuckeyeHuddle.com, one of our members there, we will gladly mail some of that out to you, of course, free of charge, for anyone who wants it while supplies last. Yeah, I realized as soon as I said that Party City is going out of business. R.I.P. Yeah, I was saying that. I'm like, wait a minute. I think they just went out of business. I don't know if the stores are officially closed yet or not, but yeah. I got to see some of this confetti for myself. Obviously, I'm here in Columbus. I wasn't down for the game, so I gotta get a look at some of this for myself once the guys get back in town. But they it looks like we're getting close, or on the very back end. It's officially 1:14. By the way, like, how cool is it that they actually start with Texas and Arch Manning in the shoe to kick off their title defense season. As my phone goes off here and I can't do anything about it to silence it because my gloves will not actually hit the buttons. Doing good, Rocky. Had a great day yesterday. Obviously, happy for all you guys. Know how much this stuff means to you guys. It's fun to cover, that's for sure. Always fun to cover when things are going well. Deb and Paul, no, it will not be automatically sent. We don't have all that customer data anyway. We don't have everyone's, so you'll have to just send a message or post on the message board. Tag one of our staff, myself, Tom, Tony, Kevin, and just request some. And then we'll get with you with details in terms of getting your address so we can get it mailed out. But we will not auto mail it because we don't have addresses on everyone. That's not part of your sign up information. So you'll have to request it if you're on the site. You will have to request. But I know they got plenty, so we should have enough for everyone that wants it. They had several bags with them, and I think we're pretty successful in getting it. So we got a little police presence there, a little police presence out there, and a little police presence there. And now we got some people going nuts down there. I don't know if that's for a TV camera maybe, or if they see the buses coming. Let me get over here and see what's going on. Oh, we got buses coming, fellas. We gotta move over though. I apologize if this gets a little rocky, but it sounds they are going berserk for something down here. So we're trying to figure out where they might be coming in. Or did we get a false alarm here? We're moving out front. Media.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay?
Yeah, media.
Okay. You have your credentials.
Yeah, I'm Buckeye Huddle.
What's that?
BuckeyeHuddle.com.
Okay. Can you hang
Yeah,
out?
we can. We can over there. Yeah, sure. Yep. Getting questioned by the police, making sure I'm not some random. We are still kind of trying to figure out where exactly they are going to enter from. Go hang out here with some of the TV people. Let's see what we got here. Great, now it's gonna get windy. That's even better. That's tremendous. Yeah, I am not happy about the latest wind developments here. That's not ideal. Television setting up some live shots. still some stragglers coming in for as far as the fans. I think we'll get over 200 here. Mike Farina's asking any updates on Knowles. It's never really passed the smell test for me to go to Oklahoma, given, look, Venables' seat's pretty hot there. Ohio State's already paying him quite a bit of money. Closer to his home, East Coast guy. So we'll see. I am not buying the rumors at this point, but we'll see. Like I said on the show the other night, just because it doesn't make sense to us doesn't mean it doesn't happen. There's lots of things that don't make sense that still happen from a job change perspective with these coaches. So I can never say like 0%, but it doesn't really pass the initial smell test for me. All right, they're 5 minutes late now, so they're making everyone freeze. We think they're going to come down Olentangy, and as I say this, I'll be dead wrong, and they won't, but we think they're going to come down Olentangy from Lane versus coming up Olentangy. So that's the route we're expecting them to come in. That appears to be how the police presence is set up to sort of create the pathway. So we will see. Yeah, the rest of the crew got very, very. Ignore that. That's people going nuts for a TV shot. So they have no buses yet. Yeah, as you can see, they're setting up a TV shot. So getting some B-roll for TV. But yeah, the rest of the crew got to stay in a crisp, warm, nice, crisp, warm Atlanta. It's 25 degrees down there or something. I'm surprised those people have survived that. I would take 25 degrees right now, though. I can promise you that. I would take that in a heartbeat. It's colder than it looks, trust me. And I'm like classic like East Coast Midwest guy with like I'll wear shorts, when it's probably 20 degrees too cold to be wearing shorts, and basically I never go heavier than a hoodie. So I like to pride myself on my weather-related toughness, but it is not pleasant out here. That is just a Coda bus. That is not the team. That is not a team bus. Just a Coda bus, folks. Rocky's asking about trophy viewing for the fans. We have not heard that yet. Certainly would imagine that'll be a thing, but no details on that yet. Like I said a little bit earlier, we do have the details for the celebration, event, which will be at Ohio Stadium on Sunday at 12 o'clock, and it's free to enter and free to park, which is the best part. Oh, we got a TV crew panicking because their camera battery died from the cold. So that's not ideal for them. So they're kind of screaming to get their other person the hot feed, I guess. I can relate and feel for that because, again, I had some issues getting this set up from my phone here. Because again, sorry about the ringtone in the background. There's nothing I can do about it unless I rip my gloves off, and then you guys will get nauseous from how bad the phone shakes when that's going on. So nothing important. Not missing anything important phone call wise. Wasn't Ryan Day telling us he's on the way. I promise. So I did. Let me try and sorry about that. Block the phone here. Let me see the super chat. We appreciate that. Thank you, Mike Farino, super chat. Thanks for all you and the rest of the crew do. Any updates? How does it impact recruiting? Okay, gotcha. Yep. Obviously, this will help recruiting. Anytime you have proof of concept, that's going to be a big deal. Sirens are going. Uh-oh. I think we might have some action here. No. Sorry. Let me get my glove back on. Apologies.
Yeah, so we have about hundreds of fans kind of over here. And we're going to take a look right now at the Woody Hayes Athletic Center from a different angle. You can see all the fans too. But if you look back to we're seeing the first group coming in with one police, and then right behind that is the first bus. So we take a look. We know there are 9 buses coming in from the airport, and this is our fans' first check of getting a look at the team arriving from the national championship game in Atlanta. We've been waiting for them to come to the athletic facility here for over an hour now.
I'm going to put the phone down 1 second here.
Get all loaded up.
All right, we have buses. Sorry, guys. I was trying to get in position and get the glove back on and everything else. So we do have the escort here. Police escorts arrived with the Ohio State buses. I will do my best efforts here to give you guys a clear shot. See where they're going to take them. They're going to take them around to the side, maybe. Here we go. Here you go, folks. Buckeyes arriving. Thank you, Bill. I will try not to get arrested. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buses. 7, 8 buses. 9. It is quite a procession here. But yes, Mike Farino asked about recruiting. This will be great for recruiting, of course. Off to a pretty good start in 26 with some good targets. But as I always say, there's generally the national championship bump is generally delayed about a year. So I think 2027 will be the year where we see the real, true national championship bump. We're going to walk down here because I think they're going to load them in the side. Guys, I apologize for not being able to turn the camera sideways. As I mentioned earlier, the 2 times I tried it before I went live, the camera froze from the cold weather when I tried to change the configuration of it. So I kind of have to stay with what I've got here right now so that I make sure I don't lose the feed for you guys. So I apologize for that. But yeah, the cold weather has made this interesting. We had a TV crew, their camera died from the that's probably a $10,000-$15,000 camera. So it like killed their camera battery. So I'm just trying to be very careful to make sure I keep the feed for you guys. So I have to sacrifice a little bit of quality for that. Trying to hold this steady in the cold. I'm not going to run. It's first of all, it's not worth it. Second of all, the shot would get insanely shaky for you guys. So fans going crazy. All right, let me give me 1 second, guys. I'll get the shot back up here. Oh, we got Larry Johnson. Keenan Bailey.
He's got his helmet.
I know. Where you at?
Here comes Chip Kelly.
Yeah!
This is Brian Hartline coming off good. His family.
Yes, sir, coach. Yes, sir. Brian.
Bryson Rogers. Donovan Jackson. John Judkins. All right, I think I
Nick's got.
don't know if that was the entire bus or not. It might have been.
Oh, you got it. I was like this far from there. Yeah, I saw.
Obviously, other buses. We are penned in right now. There is nowhere to go. I could not get over to another bus if I wanted to. Right now.
Bus driver!
That's a lifetime for you too.
He did that! The whole thing! He broke the whole thing!
Yes.
Let's go! Let's go!
All right, we're gonna clear out here a little bit.
I'm a bus driver too, so I had to hold him down. You know what I'm saying?
Through here. We got what we could on this. I got kind of penned in there, but we got one of the main buses. Some others coming through.
We did that! Let's go, folks! Oh, wait!
Crowd.
Oh, wait!
Fans are getting rowdy. All right, guys. I am going to get the gloves on. We got Jerry. I'm exciting. Hi, Jerry. Welcome back. That's high SID Jerry. I'm walking by there. So, lots going on here. Trying to keep the camera steady. Fingers are quite cold, but they have unloaded. So we got all we could from the unload. Yep, everybody's off the buses. I'm gonna get back here, the general vicinity of my car, and try and get a little warm here, and maybe I can sit here in the car and chat for a few minutes with all you guys. Get the feeling back in the fingers. Gloves helped, but what doesn't help is when you're holding the camera the same way for 15, 20 minutes, the fingers kind of stiffen up a little bit on you. So get back to the car here and let's maybe chat for a few minutes. All right, safely in the car. And going to get the car started so that I can start to feel my fingers. Let me see if I can flip the phone now. Hello, there we go. All right. Woo, not warm, guys, not warm at all. Thanks everyone for watching this though. We had a really good turnout in the middle of the day, and some of you probably be back at work today, so appreciate everyone hanging out with me. Yeah, players and staff were getting to their cars and getting out of there. No interviews. They were very much let's get to the car. Will Howard obviously was pumped for to see all the fans. So that was a cool moment there with Will Howard coming off the bus. Glad we were able to get that one because we kind of had a luck of the draw there. There were about 9 buses, and I was trying to find the one that would have the most people on it. So I think we picked a good one there with what we got. So definitely a cool moment there. Buckeyes back in Columbus now. The feeling in my face is coming back, which is always good. Definitely a cold one out there. But hey, this is why we do it to get these types of events, this type of coverage. So um, I don't know if I missed any questions. I know we're talking about recruiting a little bit. I can scroll now, so that's nice. Billy Tuesday asked if there's a presser later today. There was actually a presser in Atlanta this morning, which we do have up on the channel, youtube.com/Buckeye Huddle. So you can check out our stream of the press conference from this morning. So that is the press conference for today. I don't think there's anything in Columbus today. Yeah, like next year, I think a lot of talk. There's some talk about quarterbacks and things of that nature. Julian Sayan's going to go into the offseason as the front runner. We'll see what the actual roster looks like when the dust settles with the portal. Both in and out. But Julian Sayan will be the guy I think that has to be beat out by whoever's going to stick around, whether it's Lincoln Keenholz or anyone they might bring in through the portal. So that's going to be a fun off-season topic is the quarterback battle, because there will be a quarterback competition. So how are you feeling, guys? I mean, has it sunk in yet? I'm sure you guys were up late. Some of you guys were on our stream until 3 a.m. and now you're back here, so we appreciate that. But has it sunk in yet for everyone, or still kind of processing it? I was not at the game. I stayed in Columbus, so I could help with post game and everything else. So it's just easier for me to stay in Columbus, and probably just would have been overkill to send 4 of us. But it really is surreal. It's a good way to put it, guys. Just the way the regular season ended and how down everyone was, and just a few weeks later, and here you are. Yeah, Doug, I didn't sleep much last night either. Up till 3. I've got Maurice Claret getting into his car right across from me here. I can't flip the camera, though. But Maurice Claret, obviously a big deal here for him, the way he's kind of been an inspiration for the team and been a mentor for a lot of guys in this program over the past year. So maybe a good luck charm there from a guy who obviously made some huge plays in a national championship win for the Buckeyes. Feels like yesterday, but was more than 20 years ago now. Whew. But we're everyone's packing up and leaving here. So I appreciate you guys all being here. As I try and clear my throat here. Again, we do have confetti. BuckeyeHuddle.com members get, if you want some confetti, go over to the message board at BuckeyeHuddle.com. Make a message board post in one of the threads, or just DM myself or Tom or Tony or Kevin. We will get your information and get you hooked up and get it out this week. And so anyone who's a member at BuckeyeHuddle.com, while supplies last, we should have plenty. National championship gear is available on Fanatics already. So if anyone, I can't put the link in right now, but if anyone is going to buy some gear from Fanatics, we would appreciate it if you just use our link. And if you go to BuckeyeHuddle.com, there's a shop option on the top menu, and go to Fanatics that way. And it does help us out. We get a little bit of money thrown our way by Fanatics for steering traffic that way. So if you guys haven't bought gear yet or know you're going to, just go over to BuckeyeHuddle.com and use the Fanatics link, or it should be actually in the description box of this video too. There should be a Fanatics link in the description box. So, you know, that would help us out as well. So it's kind of crazy. We've seen the numbers of people, how much gear you guys have bought already. So you guys got right at it. Tim, am I the boss of Buckeye Huddle? I am the site owner, but we all have all the guys have points in the business, in the site, in the company. So I don't really run it that way. We're all kind of on the same footing in that regard. But in terms of titles or whatever, I guess technically yes, but that's not really how I view it. We're all in this thing together, and we're all incentivized with points in the company. So yep, that's our structure. Yeah, Youngstown boys was an interesting 30 for 30, Robert. It might be interesting to think about maybe a 30 for 30 on this season, or if nothing else, a book. And it'll be interesting to go ahead and see kind of. I think we're gonna see more stuff come out at the team meeting. I think it's easy to. You want to keep that stuff in house in the moment, but that stuff always comes out. Like people always do interviews about it, like after the fact, and what was said, and things that happened, and you always get those stories after the fact. I think we'll get those stories too here. I think we'll get some people talking about just how that meeting went, what was said, who said it, and that'll be fun to kind of unpeel that throughout the coming months as well. And yeah, it'll be a fun. We'll be retelling a lot of this here in the next couple of weeks. Recruiting coverage as well at BuckeyeHuddle.com. I'm going to start rolling out the 2026 recruiting big boards tomorrow. Going to give the Ohio State football team a day here to. We'll continue to celebrate that championship today, and then I will immediately turn my focus to recruiting. The guys will continue to have updates. We'll have coverage of the celebration. Once again, celebration at Ohio Stadium, Sunday at noon, free for all to attend, free of parking. We'll be there for that. We will be there. Again, we will see. Have not heard anything about a White House visit yet. We assume it's going to happen. We just haven't heard any details yet. If that happens, we will have coverage of that as well. So those are kind of the next steps for the team. And then they're probably not that far away from mat drills. And, we'll see what the spring football schedule looks like. Historically, they have been doing this at the beginning of March, the very beginning, the first few days of March, they open up. And so we will see if they do that this time. It may make more sense to wait until after spring break this time and do a more of a later March start to their spring schedule. But they may not. They may just go right into it here. So we will see. We'll let you guys know as soon as we hear about that. But either way, we're maximum like 2 months. We're probably 6 to 8 weeks away from spring football starting. So it's crazy, how short of a turnaround this is going to be with the national championship being so late, and obviously Ohio State making the game and making it that late of a season. So we're 6 to 8 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks from spring football and a quarterback competition and new portal guys coming in and seeing how they fit in. And the one thing I'll say is people worry about all the things the guys have or all the players that they're going to lose is, boy, it's nice to have Caleb Downs on defense and Jeremiah Smith on offense. That's still a really good core coming back. That's a hell of a way to start things and build your roster from there. So will be another exciting season, I'm sure, coming up. But appreciate everyone who's been with us here all season, and really hope to see you guys all over at BuckeyeHuddle.com. I've left the deal up for $4.99. I'll probably leave it up the rest of the month. $4.99 for your first month, and then $12.99 a month after that. Or you can go annual. Save yourselves a little bit of money on the annual. But we've had a bunch of new signups the last week or two, so. Hope to see those people over there. Don't be shy. You don't have to lurk. You can post, jump right in, and hopefully, if you're not over there already, we get you over there now. And off seasons are always fun when you're coming off a national championship. It's always good to end on a high note. So we'll have plenty of coverage of this continuing coverage of this national championship run, and recruiting coverage again. Recruiting to kick back up in a big way here pretty soon, so we'll be on top of that. But thanks everyone again. I'm going to sign off here and get home and get back to work. Get some more video up for you guys and get all this content up on the website for you guys. So appreciate everyone's support here throughout the season. Thank you so much, and thank you for joining me here today. We'll see you here soon on the website. We'll have some live shows, I'm sure, throughout the week. So we'll see you again soon.